Yeah, what's up?
Not much.
I'll do you in a second. I just started a match. Thought you were in the match with Warlords.
Oh yeah, I did that.
That's funny. Wait, what is this about?
Round one.
Huh, I ain't going over that. But I'll kill this raider real quick. You got any tips about raider?
Not really.
Man, this barber is killing me.
Victory.
Oh wait, Raider? That's like the easiest matchup, bro.
Yeah, I know.
I'll show you in a second. That's one of Roach's
I was playing
best
like a really
ones.
good one in that tournament.
Round two.
I mean, mainly you just dodge until you parry whatever they keep the chain going with, or just guard break them once they do a heavy.
Oh, okay.
Oh, this is gonna hurt.
Freaking Shugoki. Jeez, man, come on. Leave me let me alone. Why you bullying me? Ah.
I gotta parry this dude's heavies.
Round three.
I might be able to riptide something, but it's so risky. Ouch.
Oh, you idiot. Oh.
I tried to parry that. That sucks. I could have just blocked it and did a mix-up.
Ah, thank you.
I really want to riptide this dude for all this spam.
I feel like Riptide's really underrated.
Victory.
It needs to do like 5 more damage. If it did, I'd be straight. Cause I think it hits. It's supposed to hit for 45, but I swear it hits for 40. If I land one, I'll tell you. And 40 just is not enough.
Exactly. Come here. Oh. Rest in peace.
Victory.
Now what's Puppy saying? All I'm fighting is berserkers and duel right now.
Victory! Round 2. Victory! Round 3. Victory!
Alright, you finished?
Sure, I went to a duel. You can invite me and I'll get out of it.
Alright. What's up, Fat?
Yeah, what's up, man?
Alright, we're just gonna go over some of the same things I was showing your mama last night as far as Orochi matchups and how to overcome some of these new characters. What's up? Let's see. Yo, isn't that like the... Go, both of y'all go blue. What is that emblem? Isn't that the shit for the, like the Union or something? I'm talking about yo mama. Isn't that shit for like the... I know it's from something. I think it's like Russian.
Soviet.
Yeah. I was like, I know I recognize it from somewhere. I'm not completely uneducated. Like, damn. Oh. I need to play some music. Gotta move my stereo in here though.
Is the other 6 reps your Shigoki guy?
Round 1.
Alright, so Berserker is pretty much everyone's worst matchup besides like Kensei and Highlander and maybe Conqueror. Maybe Conqueror. Orochi struggles in this matchup, but he has some options. Now, the basics of the matchup are make good trades and try and get a light parry. Because if you look at your combat log, is your combat log on, Fat Finger? Alright, we'll go to options, go to user interface, scroll all the way down, and check it off. Alright, so Orochi and Berserker have the same health pool, 120. Alright, which means 3 Orochi heavies and a zone kills the assassin. Alright, so stand still. Alright, my heavy hits for 33, throw a top heavy. Yours hits for 35, which means if you trade appropriately, you'll eventually win. But you don't want to just sit here and, you know, trade with Berserker the whole fight. You want to get a parry. Alright, so the most basic Berserker mix-up is this. Alright, I want you to parry it normally, alright? Just parry it. Hold up, my bad. Well, stop walking towards me so I can do the unblockable. Alright, now just parry it. Good. Alright, so the punish is 2 top lights. Basic shit, right? Now, Orochi has 2 option selects. The first option select is the zone. Now, an option select just means that you throw a zone in the same window that you would do a parry, and the game decides whether you get a zone or a parry. So, at the same time you'd parry that unblockable, throw a zone. Obviously from the top, of course. You got the parry. Now let's do this again. Go back up for me. Alright, let's do this again. You got the zone, because I canceled it. The game decided whether or not you get the parry or the zone. So that's the option select. This gets you out of most unblockable mix-ups. It's rather safe. The only problem is, let's do it again. Oh, you did it too late. Alright, we'll try again. It's because you have reflex guard. Alright. You can't hold it. You have to move it at the time you parry, because it only lasts for a second, and there is like a half-second downtime to where you can't, you know, get it back up. Alright, so that's the problem. If I would have let it go, you would have got the parry, but I didn't. I canceled into that bullshit armor light, and we traded, right? Well, this is where Orochi's second option select comes in. Your second option select is only from the top, and it's because it's the Riptide. So do a Riptide. Alright, so this time you're going to do a Riptide in the same window that you would parry this unblockable, alright? You got the parry. Alright, that's good. Now, we're going to do it again. Alright, I went for a guard break, but because I did a feint, the Riptide had priority. Alright, so let's get to the third part of the mix-up. That's Orochi's second option select. But this is where it becomes very useful. I'm gonna show you.
Round 2.
At least you're catching on to this quick. A lot of people can't figure out how to option select to save their life. It's really simple, actually. Alright, so you're gonna do the same thing. So you're gonna do the Riptide option select, not the zone option select. Alright, see what happened? I canceled the unblockable into a side light, but since you Riptided, it got you out of the entire mix-up. Alright? So that's Orochi's... Just do a guard break. Do a guard break. I mean, I'm sorry. Let's do it again. I'm gonna go for the guard break. Watch what happens. It doesn't work. It doesn't work. The reason why it doesn't work is because I did a feint into a guard break, which means I lost priority, giving the Riptide priority. The only way the Riptide option select fails in this mix-up is if I do this. I cancel into nothing, right? But Berserkers don't cancel into nothing. They don't even realize that Orochi has a way to escape the mix-up. But that's the only way that shit's gonna fail. Alright, so we're just gonna practice it for now. Alright, you're gonna just do the Riptide option select. Alright, you did it too late, I believe, which is why that happened. You got the parry, good. My bad. See? So that's how you get out of the mix-up with Orochi. Additionally, in this matchup, if you see a Berserker who is just spamming, you can try and get a Riptide off. You just have to keep in mind that they can't cancel lights, but they can cancel heavies. So if you see them throw a heavy and they're about to follow up with a light, go ahead and throw the Riptide. You'll get the 40 damage. You might trade, but you trade better. So do a Riptide just normally so I can see the damage. Yeah, Riptide hits for 40, not 45. It needs to hit for 45 or 50. Alright then. Now, this is the second use of the option select, alright? So, I'm a Berserker who loves to do heavy feint guard break, right? I love to do that. Alright, so this time you're going to do a zone at the same time you parry the heavy. So I'm going to throw a heavy, block it, I'm going to throw another heavy, and then option select the second one. You got to option select the second one. You got to see which side it's coming from. That's why it's an option select. You're good. That's fine. It's fine, bro. Just block it. Good. So you got the parry. Now let's do this again. Okay, one more time. See? The game decides whether you get the parry or the zone, because I went for a guard break. That's the purpose of the option select. What I use the option select most for is, you know, if I feel my opponent's going to throw a zone, Berserker zone starts from the right, I just put my guard stance in that direction and throw a zone. That way if they do throw the zone, I'll just parry it, and if they don't, you know, I'll just get a free zone. Alright, now most people don't know what option select is, so they're not going to realize you're doing it. But at competitive play, people will recognize like, hey, you know, I'm canceling, this guy's throwing a zone, he's obviously option selecting. But even if they do realize it, I doubt anyone's finna just deflect your zone. So let's go ahead and do this. Oh, you threw a heavy. We're good. See, it's difficult for me to deflect it. Alright, let's try one more time. Yeah, it's just tough. It's possible, but it's tough. So that's what I use the option select for the most part. I use this against PKs, Kenseis, whatever, because it's safer than trying to deflect it and get guard broken. I always use this against Berserkers. What's up? Well, the problem with the PK matchup is Orochi is a 500 millisecond zone. PK, Kensei, Warden all have 400 millisecond zones, which means their zone is faster than yours. Meaning that if you throw the zone early and they throw the zone, you won't get the option select. You'll just get hit out of your zone and you'll take damage as well as lose half your stamina because, you know, you threw a zone and got interrupted. That's the weakness of the option select. Alright, so that's Orochi's defense. Let's move on to some of his offensive mechanisms. Alright, so what your mama's doing is the unlocked heavy. Now, throw a regular heavy. That does 35. Now, what I want you to do is, like I said, unlock and then throw the heavy. That did 38. Your unlocked heavy does more damage than your locked on heavy. You can still get it off of a guard break. It just requires some practice. It's only 3 more damage, but sometimes that's the difference between winning and losing. Alright, so the keys to this matchup are, again, whenever a berserker starts doing this bullshit ass mix up, Riptide option select. Every single time. They're either going to parry it or they're going to eat a Riptide and look really stupid. Alright, then you also want to try and get a light parry. The easiest light parry you can get is to throw a heavy feint, and then I do that. So try again. Try again. See, that's the easiest one you can get. Now that's a bad berserker though. Also a bad berserker is gonna do that. And that's also a top heavy punish. So you want to be patient, you know, try and bait out stuff like that. And then of course, you know, just trade your heavies appropriately. That way you can, you know, you can out trade them technically. It takes some work to win this matchup because they can just heavy light feint their life away. But if you see me spamming, you can most likely get a Riptide off. Alright. Yeah. 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 Well, Aramusha is the prime candidate to get Riptided. I'll show you that matchup. Well, I don't have him purchased, but I can probably still play him in practice. Alright, so those are the basics to the Orochi Berserker matchup. Beyond that, you can't double guard break Berserker. So guard break, just keep spamming guard break. Alright, here you go, do it again. See, you can't, I don't even have to roll away. You just can't do it. So just keep that in mind when I'm out of stamina. You know, I'm out of stamina. You want to get your mix-ups in. Alright? Good shit. You know, get your mix-ups in because you're not going to probably get a guard break on a Berserker, bro. So, you know, throw a zone. Try not to throw 2 top lights. Like, throw 2 top lights. Well, hold up. Let me get out of stamina. Because this is the cardinal sin of an Orochi, man. Is when an opponent's out of stamina, or worse, when you're in revenge and you throw 2 top lights. So throw 2 top lights. That happens, I get a free light, you know. So you just want to, you know, be careful of your opponent when they're out of stamina. But you want to get your mix up in, try and get some top lights, try and get a zone. Sometimes I just throw heavies. That's pretty much it for this matchup. We're just gonna fight now, so go ahead and kill me. But you just want to incorporate your option select. I'm gonna try and put you in situations to where you have to use it, but we're really just gonna fight for a few rounds. Alright, let's get it.
There we go.
Good parry, top heavy. I knew you were gonna cancel that. Not bad. You could have threw another heavy. Or let's go over. Oh yeah, I never showed you this. Alright, so these are 2 tricks for Orochi. Do a Riptide and then cancel the recovery frames by throwing a feint. There you go. So let's do that again and see if you can parry me. Do that same thing. You can at least block it, right? Yeah. Yeah, it just lagged on my screen. But you see what I'm saying? You can use the Riptide to bait a move because you can cancel the recovery frames. Additionally, Orochi can cancel Storm Rush and then throw a zone. Zone. Immediately after. Try again. You can it slows, well, at least it takes away some of the recovery frames. I do that quite a bit. Also, the basic Storm Rush mix-up is Storm Rush cancel into guard break or Storm Rush cancel into zone. Alright, so just do a Storm Rush cancel into zone. just like that. I use that, you know, every once in a while. Then there's also Stormers canceling the guard break, which I literally never use because I just don't like that move. Alright. There was one more thing I was gonna show you. What was it? What was it? I'm trying to think. Oh yeah, delayed side lights. So say you land two top lights, delay the side light. 1, 2, and then I don't know, 2 top lights and delay your side light. That was too delayed. That wasn't in the combo. Well, just kill me now. If you delay the side light, the indicator appears on the screen for a shorter period of time. I use that move quite a bit.
Round 6.
Yeah, I mean, some people will pay it every time. Some people eat it every time because they press a button because they don't think you're going to do anything afterwards. Alright, that's easy enough to apply and use. Now, this is what I want to show you. Orochi can throw his zone at 3 different speeds, alright? The slowest speed is after a dash, so dash and then throw a zone. That's the slowest zone you can throw. The second fastest zone is just from standing still, so just throw a zone. Alright, now the fastest one is, press triangle, what's your emote? Well, that works too. Just press triangle and zone. That's the fastest zone Orochi can throw. Alright, so those are the 3 speeds you can throw your zone at. That's pretty much it for this. You can't really deflect berserkers just because they have hyper armor, so I don't know. Alright, so let's just fight him. Good parry, top light. Good parry. See, I pressed the button because I assumed you're gonna cancel that. Yeah, you just gotta learn from just, you know, what your opponent's doing. I personally throw a delayed second heavy because I don't know why that shit lands, but it lands. I do it a lot. Like
After the 2 top lights?
No, I'm talking about if I get a heavy, like I get a, you know, a guard break or however I got my first heavy, I just wait till as much as you can and just throw another heavy. Because usually your opponent, yeah, 2 top heavies. Usually your opponent presses a button and that guarantees the hit. You could have canceled those recovery frames. Yeah, this sucks. It really does. You have to play back against this character and wait for your opportunity. Plus, I can see that it's lagging. You could have max punished me. I mean, I'm not really sure what to tell you about that. I take reduced damage if I have hyper armor. Everyone does. Good parry. So those are just the basics to this matchup. I don't really like Berserker. I don't even use mine anymore because it's so fucking broken. But you do need to learn how to fight them. Well, actually, I think Kensei is the antithesis because I've been exploring some shit with him and it's fucking miserable. I mean, I'm not a good Kensei, so I can't show you why he's so fucking just good against Orochi, but it's depressing once you start seeing the matchups and shit. Alright, so I'm gonna pick Highlander and show you the easiest Riptide in the game for Orochi.
Behind Orochi, unless you have a good one.
I mean, Highlander's A tier, bro. He's actually a fucking monster. This Orochi has the tools to deal with him. All of the tools, honestly. Oh, I bait the Celtic Curse, so I back up. A good Highlander will walk backwards while he throws lights, which means you can't deflect him. And that's really annoying, but it's part of the game. It's smart for them. Alright, so this is the easiest Riptide you're ever gonna have in this game. It's the Celtic Curse. Alright, yo mama, you demo it, alright? See? Just like that. We're gonna show it again. Yeah. Because it's a heavy pair, you get 22, the Riptide does 40, and this is, it's literally guaranteed. See? It doesn't matter which direction I go. Yeah, if you don't have space, you can't do it. But that's the Riptide on Highlander Celtic Curse. Really basic shit. Some Highlanders will keep doing Celtic Curse even once you Riptide them, and you can just keep hitting them for 40 damage, and it's wonderful.
Round 2.
Alright, so let's try this again. You're gonna do it this time, Fat Finger. So just when I do the Celtic Curse, just throw Riptide. Alright. You'll always get out of it. Doesn't even matter the distance. Now that time, I changed the offensive stance. Alright. Now, this is the mind game that you have. A good Highlander, or even just an average one, would be like, okay, this guy just Riptide at my Celtic Curse. So this is the solution to it. Just do the same thing we were just doing. Alright, I switched the offensive stance, and I have PK's dodge properties in offensive stance. So I can just evade everything. Well, not that, but, you know, you get the point. Like, do a Storm Rush. Do a Storm Rush. Easy shit, right? Now dash forward and do his own. I did it way too early. Alright, do it again. Easy shit. So I have PK's dodge right now. 500 millisecond dodge. Basic shit, right? So that's the mind game, alright? So your Highlander, you know, he's figured out that you're gonna Riptide the Celtic Curse. So the easy solution is you call his bluff, you know? You see him going to this, he's not doing Celtic Curse, just to top light him out of it. You know what I'm saying? Just hit him out of it. Easy stuff. Alright, so the next part of the Highlander matchup is probably the easiest part, bro. 400 millisecond dodge, correction. So his dodge is faster than PK's. Thank you, puppies. Alright, the next part is easy. He has 600 millisecond lights. You should deflect all of these every time. Now, fundamentals of deflecting is you walk in the direction of your opponent's guard stance. My guard stance is to the right, you're walking to the right. My guard stance is to the left, you're walking to the left. It's up, you're walking towards me. Alright, so let's get some deflects in. Press X, boy. There you go. Alright then. Alright, now Highlander can actually Celtic Curse at a heavy deflect. I can't do it because I suck, but you get the point. Alright then. So that's the basics of that. Alright. So I usually just go for light deflects on Highlanders because I don't see any reason not to. Beyond that, this matchup is actually fairly easy for Orochi, so you know, you should be able to win it most of the time. And then finally, oh yeah, I got you, puppies. If I can find your name on here, since you're always incognito. There you go. No. You Riptide, bro. Riptide. Just do it. It gets you out of it. Unless he just cancels into literally nothing and then goes for a deflect or a parry, it's going to get you out of the situation, you know? Because he's most likely going to cancel it into a GB or a light, maybe another heavy, or his zone, you know? I'm just trying to show y'all all of the reworked characters. I can't show y'all Kensei because I'm just that bad with Kensei. Like, I don't know how to play him at all. And I honestly still don't know all the solutions to that matchup, so. Alright, this time I'm going to show y'all Conqueror. I've tried to do this in preparation for the Orochi rework because, you know, we're an Orochi clan. We need to be strong no matter what our, you know, spot on the tier list is. That can't be an excuse. If that is your excuse, then just uninstall the game and go do some other shit.
Round one.
Alright, so this is the Conqueror matchup. Oh, Puppies is here, so she's way better than me, so it should be good practice. Alright then, so, alright, yo mama, show him. Alright, so there's some basic parts of the Conqueror matchup. Obviously, he has all block. You can just guard break him out of all block. You can bait him with it, you know, throw a heavy feint. I go into all block and GB me, so let's try that out. Heavy feint. GB. I'll be right back. Okay, sorry about that. Okay.
Good.
Alright, let's get to it. Alright, so basics of the matchup, obviously, evading the all block, deflecting the light spam, and then more importantly, if I do a light heavy chain, you want to Z-for out of it. Or you can deflect it as well. Alright, now this is the main thing that I was working on with your mama. You can riptide the Conqueror zone if he cancels it the first time, right? So I'm gonna do all block, zone, and then you riptide. Alright. Now obviously if I let it go 2 reps, it hits you, but most Conquerors do cancel it. And then you get the free riptide. That stops him from spamming zone. You can additionally riptide this little move, but it's a little bit more difficult. But the main thing I do in this matchup is literally just try and bait guard breaks, and then of course, oh, hold up.
It's running out.
Yeah, they put me in game chat. Hold up. Okay, I'm gonna have to make a new party. God dang it. I got kicked out of the party due to like a network error. Yeah, I just had a network error. I'm gonna try and make a new party if PSN would stop being broken.
Very odd.
Yeah. Alright. For now, we're just gonna fight. I'm going Lawbringer. I don't know who Puppies is going. Do a few rounds, and then I'm gonna go play online with some people. Try and do these training sessions like 3 times a week to keep y'all updated on new tech. Keep the Orochi strong. Alright. I sent another Puppies, you can just join. It should be it's public anyway. PSN is actually trash right now. I said PSN is trash. I can't find anyone on PSN. Alright, whatever. Let's just fight.
I want some Chinese food.
Alright, there you go, please. Alright, whoever wants to go first. To be honest, my lobby is pretty much trash.
Lumber is trash, right?
My library is trash.
Wow.
Oh, I can't let that go.
Victory!
Shit, am I lagging?
No, they're puppies.
What's up, Bone? Yeah, man, I just got back.
Round 2.
Gotta probably go see my family later. I don't know what they should do.
Actually, I might have to go like in a bit too.
God, I really can't backstab.
Ah.
That's why he's running.
Yeah. Goodbye.
Yeah.
Victory!
Tore us apart.
Round 3.
Oh, you want to go first? What the? Yeah.
Where are you playing from, Fat? Yeah. I don't know, man.
Ah.
I tried to parry that.
Yeah, I saw. I hate that. Ah, you're right.
Victory!
Who's that?
Remember you told him that when you give us
Remember when
the...
you're out of stamina, you gotta watch your inputs. Because it's really easy to throw that second top light.
What?
That was a light play.
That was good. Pretty good.
Round 5.
Alright, it's gonna be my last one.
Damn, I really thought I played that one. Max bonus.
I don't know what I was trying to do.
The shroom.
She used to do a backward. What? What the? Yeah, what the heck?
That's Puppy's tech. I don't even know how to do that shit. You gotta ask her.
Victory!
That is.
Yeah, she
Whoa.
knows. I think it's like emote zone unlock or some weird. That's just her tech though. That's all I know,
Round
bro.
6.
Alright, I'll do one more. Just one. Go on, go puppy first. Ah! Ah!
Alright,
Nice.
this is the last round. So the last thing I'm gonna show you is striking from neutral. So when you draw your blade, draw it. Your guard stance is already up top. So if you press R1, you'll throw it top right. But I can't see your guard stance. It's a gimmick. Alright. I should let it go.
Alright. Hey, Young, thanks for all the training.
No problem.
Gotta go. See you guys.
Look out my zone.
Victory!
Alright, that's enough for the day. Appreciate y'all for showing up. Hit y'all up later, I guess. See what my homeboy's doing. What's up, man? You trying to play? Alright. We'll just wait on it. That's how you play Gladiator. It really isn't. I'm just talking extra low, I guess. Nah, my mic was just off. My bad. Alright. Yeah, just send it to the party. Nah, she hasn't talked. I mean, I just don't think she has a mic, so. No, I don't think she has a mic. Like, so she couldn't. Mm. What puppies? What is it? No, you're not. I've heard you speak before. Don't lie. I was almost gonna feel like really, really bad, but then I remembered I've definitely heard you speak. You're not gonna like. Oh, okay. Puppies, join us if you could. If it pleases you. Just 3. It's more like a novella. I think in total it's like, what? No, it's 35,000 words total, so that's a full book. I think 35,000 is like the standard for a book, man. What just happened? No. Bro, the Harry Potter books are like 50,000. I'm about to Google it. Yeah, not 3,500. Oh, J.K. Rowling. She was writing books when she was motherfucking the next year. She don't even want the money. That's crazy.